Something tells me you want to learn how to make money. Something also tells me that you might want to learn how to become a reseller. Great, because in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make money selling things online from home without leaving your house at all. From your home, in your pajamas. Maybe you have pants on. Maybe you don't. I'm not here to judge. Today, I'm going to give you a crash course on how to become a reseller. What's that? You're already a reseller? You know what you're doing? Well, good. Stay tuned to the end because I'm going to share a very nice, profitable bolo with you. Bolo means be on the lookout. It's a reseller term. We use that to share things with each other that we should be buying for resale. The best way to start reselling is to shop your house. What do I mean by shop your house? I mean you're gonna go through your own stuff in your house, through your closets, through your knickknacks, through all that stuff that you got in your garage or in your storage and boxes. You don't even know what it is. All of this stuff that you have but don't use or are willing to part with, this is what you're gonna sell online, and this is how you're gonna learn how to sell online. Now, in light of learning new things, because right now is the best time to learn all kinds of new things, we're gonna be talking about selling on a platform we don't talk about a lot on this channel. We're gonna be talking about Mercari. While Mercari might be new to you or new to me because I've never actually sold anything on Mercari, I do know plenty of sellers that make a lot of money selling on Mercari. Now, Mercari was kind enough to sponsor this video, so I thank them for giving us that opportunity to learn about a new platform and to make money selling things online. So, a couple factoids about Mercari. There's over 250,000 active sellers making over $92 a week on average on Mercari, and they have paid out over $1 billion to the sellers on their platform. That's pretty crazy. Mercari is extremely easy to list items on. The customer communication on Mercari is also really great. It's kind of just like a text message, like a DM chat with your customer. It's really awesome. They also have really great shipping rates and something called pack and ship with UPS, which is a godsend for selling very large items that are hard to package. Basically, it means you can just take it to UPS and drop it off, and then UPS will pack it and ship it for you, and that's all included with the Mercari partnership. They also have less fees than a lot of other marketplaces. Not to mention, it costs $0 to list an item on Mercari. Other platforms might charge you 30 cents to list an item or different fees, but on Mercari, you can list everything in your entire house and it won't cost you anything. If nothing sells, you haven't wasted any money. So without further ado, let's actually get into the app on Mercari and let me show you guys what it's like to list an item, especially for someone who's never listed an item on Mercari at all. I've never listed an item, so this experience I'm gonna have right now is exactly the same experience that you guys are gonna have. Let's dig deeper into this shop your house concept. Now that we know what platform we're gonna be selling it on, you could just list everything in your house and hope that it will sell. But you can save yourself a lot of time by learning what is worth money to sell and focusing on those items first. The way you do this is by looking up comps, and in the reseller vocabulary that means completed sales. It's also used in other industries like realty and stuff to know the average price that a house is selling for in the area, or in our case, the different things that we find in our house. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna find items in your house that you might want to sell or don't need anymore, and then you're gonna look for them in the Mercari app. Right? When you find them in the app, you're gonna switch it to show sold items, and you're gonna see what prices those items have been selling for recently. You can dig into each listing, see the pictures, see the description to see the condition, and see how likely it is that you can capture that same profit for your items that you're selling. So let's go into the Mercari app and let's look up a few things. Stay tuned, I got a nice bolo coming for you advanced people here in the end. So we're gonna go into the Mercari app right now. This is what the screen looks like. They're actually offering you a $5 bonus for your first item that you list. So that's really cool. List your first item, get a $5 bonus. Now, I grabbed a few things that are in this room, and this is my studio. So these are things that I could sell. I don't really use them at all. They have dust on them. It's been over a year since I've used either one of these things. I realize it's not like a shoe from my closet or whatever, which might be what you're looking up, and some of you guys might have some really nice shoes in your closet, so not to downplay them at all. This first item that I have is a little MIDI keyboard made by Akai. This is an Akai MPK Mini. So check it out. Let's go into the Mercari app and look this item up and see what it has sold for recently. So I'm gonna type Akai MPK Mini, and we're gonna wait for the results to come up. Here's the results, you can see it. Let me get it to focus. Here's the results. At the top of the screen, there's a little button here that says sold. If you press that, now you're only seeing what sold. Alright, so those are the sold items for the Akai MPK Mini 2. And you can see it sold for $67, it sold for $118, it sold for $79. Some of these are going to be new, so you're going to want to click into them and look. Like these $93 ones with the box. This actually says like new. So this was not new, but it looks like it came with the box and the cord and the plastic and everything. That one's basically new. Let's find an actual one that's real similar to what we got here. This says like new, and it doesn't come with the box or bag or anything, and it sold for 85 bucks. So another item that I have in the studio that I don't use is this tractor controller. So this is a tractor control F1. Let's look this puppy up and see what we got here. So let's actually go here and search for Control F1, search, and you can see there's not a lot of results. None of these actually even are it. So we're gonna press sold, and we're gonna look at the solds, and you can see there is some sold for 80, sold for 100, it sold for 115. So those are a couple things that I could sell to make money. It's looking like with these two together, I might be able to get almost $200 in sales with these two items that are just sitting in my studio that I don't use, right? So think about all the stuff you have in your house that you don't use: clothing, CDs, DVDs, old video games, your kids' old toys. If you happen to have kids that are grown and are out of the house and you still have their old toys from back in the day, those are going to be super duper killer, and I highly recommend looking those up on Mercari for value. So what I am going to do right now is I'm actually going to list an item, and I'm going to give you guys that bolo as promised. So the bolo is here, is this Starbucks teacher cup. So you can see the straw has this pencil look to it. It looks like a pencil, and then it has like lined binder paper around it. So this is the Starbucks teacher tumbler, and these are really sought after. These are $17 retail at the store. Now let's see what they're going for on Mercari. So Starbucks teacher, I think I'm just gonna do Starbucks teacher. Let's see what comes up. So here you are, someone's selling two for 115. I actually have two. Right here. So together I paid $34 for both of these plus tax. But selling them for 115 in a pair is a really amazing sale right there. $52 each. Now let's look at the sold ones. Sold 3 minutes ago for 35 bucks. Sold 9 minutes ago for 29. Sold 38 minutes ago for 42. Sold an hour ago for 37, 35, 45. Here's one that says 60 bucks. I wonder if it was 2 cups or just one. Let's read the description here. Brand new pair of teacher tumblers. So that was a $34 to a $60 sale. Now remember, they still have to ship these items to the customer. So they're gonna have to take shipping out of there as well. So don't think that it's just sale price minus your cost and that's what it is. You still gotta get it to the customer also, right? So it's looking like for the pair of these, we could sell them for $60 for the pair. Let's see what this 42 one, was this a single one or, yeah, this was a single one, but they said they have 2 available. So one for 42, 2 for 60, See, 2 for $71, sold 2 hours ago. I'm gonna list this for $85 based off of the current offers and the recent sales. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press the sell button, and I'm gonna grab these photos real quick, and I'm gonna grab that one, and that one. So we now have 3 photos of this. We're gonna list this as Starbucks teacher tumbler cup. Describe the item: 2 pair of brand new Starbucks teacher tumbler. Add up to 3 hashtags: Starbucks and teacher. Category: coffee and tea accessories. Brand: Starbucks. Color: whitish. Ships from, there's my zip code. Shipping: USPS. I'm gonna set my price now of $85. Enable smart pricing. I'm going to disable that because I really don't know what that is. I prefer to make my own financial decisions, but it could be a good option. So let's do some math. Let's say $71.51 minus the $36 of cost is $35.51. Now if we can ship both of these to someone for, I'm gonna overestimate it at 15 bucks, we're gonna make $20 profit or $10 profit per cup. And this is an actual item that you could pick up at Starbucks right now to sell and make money. So let's go back to Mercari, and we are all ready to go, and let's just press list. And it looks like it is live. 85 bucks for a Starbucks teacher tumbler cup venti drin. So that was very, very easy to list an item on Mercari, and we also learned how to look up the value of items on Mercari to know what you should sell. So if you want to become a reseller, or you just want to make some extra money from home without leaving your house at all, what you're going to need to do is just keep doing this process. Grab everything that you can that's in your house that you might be able to sell, wherever it is, whoever's it is, just take all of the stuff and just start looking it up feverishly and figuring out how you can make some extra money. You can even schedule a pickup from the postal service, and they will come and get your packages for you. So after it's sold and you print the label off Mercari and put it on the item, you don't have to leave your house. This is an actual way that you can make money without leaving your house at all. And I promise you, by the time you have to leave your house because you've exhausted your options of stuff you can sell in your house, you will pretty much be an expert. You will be so far ahead of the curve. You will just have all of the knowledge, right? And after that, you're gonna have to start going to garage sales. Hopefully they open up soon. Yard sales, thrift stores, those are already opening up. Discount stores like Ross and Marshall's, or the clearance section of any of your favorite stores. And sometimes even full price items. They're in such demand that you can actually take it full price, MSRP, and then sell it on Mercari and make more money selling it online, because customers just want that item so bad and they can't get it in their house. There's a lot of stuff. There's so many ways that you guys can make money selling on Mercari. I guarantee that you will find a way to do it selling something that you have knowledge about, that you actually enjoy working with. So start with this advice: shop your house, amass up a huge inventory of stuff for no listing fees. So if it doesn't sell, it won't cost you anything. Sell it, learn how to ship it, learn how to pack it, learn how to do research, learn how to make your titles very keyword rich so that they will sell before other people's stuff does. And most importantly, learn how to make money as a reseller. This is a very valuable skill that I think everyone should learn how to do, whether or not you stick with reselling long term. It's always valuable to be able to know that these things that you have around your house that you don't need anymore can be sold for money. You can not only make money selling your old unwanted stuff, and some of it's probably even unused, but you're gonna be reducing waste. You're gonna be reducing items that go to a landfill and giving another person an opportunity to breathe some life back into that thing that you're not using anymore, that's not ready to be thrown away, right? Also, you can tell your friends and family that you're now a reseller, because you're a reseller now if you watch this video, right? And you can say, hey, I'm your Goodwill now, and instead of throwing stuff out or taking it to the Goodwill, they'll just bring it to you because they want to help you out. And this is another way that you can grow your inventory that's still free, that will give you a good opportunity to develop a large catalog of inventory and also learn a lot without spending a lot. Hopefully nothing, because there will come a point where you have to start buying stuff, and as your experience grows and time goes on, those things cost you more money and they might be more risky. So now is the time to learn for cheap and for free. Make as many mistakes as you possibly can right now while your mistakes cost you nothing. Mistakes are very valuable. You want to make as many as you can right now because this is the beginning of a new era for you, and you don't want to make those mistakes down the road when they're not going to be cheap. They'll be expensive mistakes because you're going to do well. You're going to be very successful and you're going to be selling much more expensive and sought after items, and you don't need those mistakes at that point in time. Hopefully you guys find that useful. Please check out the link in the description to download the Mercari app and become a Mercari seller today. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to make money outside of a traditional 9-to-5. And remember guys, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Peace.
You'll get strangled to death as I mangle your flesh. Lights on, Nikon, which angle is best? I put you in the frame and let you hang with the rest. Call it photo finish as we diminish your last breath. And if the Sabbath is the day of the Lord, then my style of rap is like the way of the sword. Better sharpen your blade, I'm coming straight for your door. I see the devil in your